gonna start with some black beans. Tasty and delicious, good for you. A few tablespoons of those. I measure these more carefully because beans, you know, they have some calories. Not a ton, but it's nice to measure them. Corn, same deal. Corn is sweet. I love sweet corn. A few tablespoons goes a long way. It's all you need in this salad. And we've got some garbanzos, same deal. A few tablespoons of those. Love these things. I'm gonna put these away for later. I like to snack on garbanzos, so I like to keep my leftovers in the fridge in a little container. And now carrots. Love these shredded carrots. This is something my pet bunnies eat. I share them. They're nice enough to let me. What could they do, really? And beets. Now, I love beets. A lot of people don't love beets. Beets are good, and they're great in this salad because they're really sweet, and they're pretty. They will stain your cutting board. So don't put this on a cutting board that you love that might stain, unless you like magenta tie-dye cutting boards. A little salt. And a little pepper. We're not done yet, though, but I'm gonna mix this a little. To top that off, reduced fat parm. Another ingredient I measure. 2 tablespoons. Coat that nicely. This is so delicious. You're gonna love this salad. It's gonna be your new favorite salad, too. I know it. And look how tremendous it is. Just take a gander at this salad. It's huge. It looks like it would serve 4 people, but it is for me and me alone, and it's only about 310 calories. It's an awesome meal. And I'm gonna take a bite of it. Some chicken, tomato, lettuce. I think I have a little of everything. I love you. That is really good. So crunchy, so much flavor. It does not need dressing at all. This salad is completely guilt-free, but when you go out to a restaurant, they can be pretty sneaky with the fat and calories. When we come back, I've got some salad shockers. I am all about salads today, and what would a salad show be without a few salad shockers? Okay, here's the story. If you go out to a restaurant and you think you're doing yourself a favor by ordering a salad no matter what, you are completely wrong, and I'm gonna show you why. Let's start with 4 popular salads. 1, this is a taco salad. Taco salads typically come in that crazy tortilla bowl shell. That bowl can have 350 calories and around 35 grams of fat on its own. Then think about what's piled into it. Cheese, sour cream, even if you get chicken or shrimp instead of the beef, you're really not doing yourself any favors. Instead of getting that tortilla bowl, just get the lettuce and all the good stuff on a plate. Skip the cheese, skip the sour cream, use salsa as dressing, and you can enjoy a taco salad every now and then. Now moving on to Caesar salad. Caesar salad, you think that's guilt-free? It is a big no-no if you're gonna drown it in dressing. So if you get a Caesar salad, get the dressing on the side, because typically they wanna drown that salad in 500 calories worth of Caesar dressing. So go easy on the croutons, get the dressing on the side, and then do this little trick. Do the fork dip. You dip your fork in the dressing, then you dip your fork into the salad, and you get enough little flavor on that, and that's how you eat your salad. Don't use the whole bowl. When you're done, you should still have it, you know, more than half of that left. The cheese, you can get a little of that and it's okay. Good things to put on your Caesar salad: grilled chicken and shrimp. My choices. Now, moving on to tropical salads. Everyone thinks, oh, it's fruity, oh, there's nuts, oh, just a little bit of cheese, it's not a big deal. It is a huge deal. Tropical salads can have 900 to 1,000 calories, and then these cheese crumbles and candied nuts. Bad, bad, bad. But if you want a tropical salad, you're gonna stick with the lean protein, get the fruit, you can get a few of the nuts, don't go crazy, and then if you can, ditch the cheese, and then do the whole dip, don't pour thing with your dressing. And finally, barbecue chicken salads. These things have crunchy tortilla strips and a lot of cheese, and they often come with ranch dressing and barbecue sauce. That combination can make these things skyrocket to over 1,000 calories. Instead, leave off the tortilla chips, go easy on the cheese, and just stick with the barbecue instead of the ranch dressing, and it won't be too bad. But you know what? I am making a Hungry Girl version of this salad right now for you. It's called HG's Top of the Chops Barbecue Chicken Salad. Check it out. My version of this restaurant salad has less than half the calories and only 3.5 grams of fat. I can't believe how many calories are in the barbecue chicken salads you find at restaurants. When I first learned that, my head almost exploded. I looked it up online and I said, you know what? That is just not necessary. I am going to find a way to make it so much lighter and to have it taste exactly the same. And that's just what I did. And I start out with 3 ounces of grilled chicken breast that has been cooked to perfection. I'm going to chop that. Then we're going to coat this chicken in barbecue sauce. When I buy barbecue sauce, I look for ones that have about 35 calories a serving. Some of them have like 50 or 60, maybe even more, but I like to stick with ones that have about 35 calories a serving. I have some here right now. I'm going to coat this with 1.5 tablespoons of this sauce. I like to measure that carefully because barbecue sauce, it's got some sugar in it. So you want to be pretty precise. So that's a teaspoon and a half. We will mix to coat that. And when we come back, we will finish this salad off. It is super easy.
Brought to you by McCormick.
And a Roma.
Your next Chinette purchase, visit mychinette.com.
And we are back, and I am recreating that famous classic barbecue chicken salad that you get at restaurants that has a bazillion calories. My version has less than half the calories and only 3.5 grams of fat, and it is super easy to do. I've got romaine lettuce here and a Roma tomato, scallion. Then this next ingredient, maybe something you're not familiar with. It's called jicama. It looks like a potato. This has been peeled. When you get it, it's got like a brownish skin on it. It looks like a weird, oddly misshapen potato. Don't tell the jicama I called it that. I don't think it could hear me, but it has the texture of an apple or a potato, and it's very crunchy, very low in calories. And I'm gonna grab a whole bunch of my other ingredients. Start with black beans. And I'm gonna measure these, 3 tablespoons. Gotta love those beans. They taste great with the barbecue sauce. And corn, 3 tablespoons of this as well. Adds a nice color and sweetness. 2 tablespoons, this is fat-free cheddar cheese. I like to measure my cheese to be exact. And this, of course, is my chicken that has been cut up, 3 ounces, beautifully coated in that barbecue sauce, going into the bowl. This is starting to smell good, and it looks a lot like that restaurant version. Next up, cilantro and basil. Both add great flavor, and I think this may even be the key to what makes it taste exactly like the restaurant version. And I like to roll the basil in order to chop it. It makes it much easier to chop this way. And same thing with the cilantro. Love this cilantro. It's starting to smell exactly like that salad. Looking good. Now for some fun crunch. These are some fat-free tortilla chips, about 5 of those. Give them a good beating. They deserve it. Get that on there. And now for the dressing. Ranch, fat-free ranch, which, by the way, tastes as good as the regular stuff when you add a lot of good things to it, like barbecue sauce. So you only need a tablespoon of this. The problem is when you get this at the restaurant, they use regular full-fat ranch, and probably around 300 or 400 calories of that salad come from ranch, which is unnecessary and embarrassing. And then 1/2 of a tablespoon of barbecue sauce is enough to add a little bit of zip to that ranch. And the salad will be done. It's huge. It's the same size, if not bigger, than the one that you get at the restaurant. And it is every bit as delicious. And I'm gonna prove that to you, because I'm gonna bite into it right now. I wanna get the perfect bite. I need tomato, beans, corn, there it is. I love the cool, creamy ranch, the tangy barbecue sauce. The chicken is moist and amazing. The crunch, love the jicama, so good. Okay, so I think I've shown you a few things today. Salads are fun, they are not boring at all, and you can enjoy them absolutely guilt-free. Till next time, chew the right thing.